Hey guys, the season is upon us. You know what that means. Your job, your friends, maybe even your parents or your lady or man, but really lady, are going to be having one of those ugly sweater parties, and you're going to have to go. You know what the worst part is about the ugly sweater parties? Finding an ugly sweater. It's actually quite difficult. I have solved that problem for you. It's the Smoking Tire Ugly Sweater and the Smoking Tire Ugly Sweater t-shirt. We got them going on right now. Here's what you got to do. teespring.com/thesmokingtire. I'm only going to sell you this cool, ugly sweater one time, and that's from November 30th to December 8th, 2016. We're selling it once, we're throwing it away, that's going to be the end. So if you want one, you got to get it now. I put the link in the description, just click it and go. teespring.com/thesmokingtire. Get your ugly sweater because it's the only chance you'll ever have. Morning everybody, welcome to the Angeles Forest. This should be a good one. I have driven many Charger and Challenger Hellcats, but I haven't done a Charger Hellcat for this series, and so here we go. This is David, and welcome. Handshake, sir. You're there.
What's up?
Got to lean in. It's a wide angle, so we got you. You're all good. Tell me about your Hellcat.
Dude, this is my my daily driver that I got going on here. It's got basically a stage 3.
What does the stage 3 consist of?
It's got a AFE cold air intake, 285 pulley, spinning about 13 pounds of boost, modified exhaust system, and has the 306 gears.
Which is longer or shorter than stock?
Much shorter. The stock gears is the 262 because Dodge was trying to get that 204 mile an hour.
Right.
But the regular SRT 8 6.4 liter rear end, the 309s, drops right in here.
All right.
On a full tune. So on pump gas right here, the car's about 740 horsepower and 700 foot-pounds to the tires.
At the wheels.
At the wheels. So about 875, 900 crank.
Oh my God! All right, well this should be controllable.
Well, we got bigger tires on the back.
But and we had a delay of game because you broke something.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a problem at first and everything, and but that's been remedied.
But it's good now.
Yeah, we're good to go now.
Okay, cool. Well, let's have a go. These cars are great. I'm sure the entire world knows that by now because we certainly spent a lot of time talking about them when they were new. That's lovely. They are big and semi-floaty and couch-like, but they are highway cruise missiles. And from 60 to 160, there's not a whole lot out there that'll touch one of these things. They're stupid fast. And how's, other than the things that you broke because you wanted more power, has it been good to you besides that?
You know what? I've actually had 0 issues, and we found out the thing that broke was actually a factory defect. Had nothing to do with
really?
No
way.
It was a simple little thing.
Oh, you got so lucky.
Yeah. Fixed it. All good to go.
These are interesting because they actually have better weight distribution than the Challengers. The longer wheelbase, and Chrysler told me it was 50-50, but someone else told me it's 54-36 or 53-47, but it's close to 50-50 front rear. So when you have this much power, this long of a wheelbase, and pretty good weight distribution, you actually have just this drift missile that is really, really fun to get sideways. But I don't want to sail us off a cliff here, so I'm not going to do that. But they're fun when you actually want to grip too. They'll stick if you leave traction control on. Not quite M5 levels of grip, but that's due to just a limitation on tire, really. So you love this thing?
I love this thing, dude. I mean, for driving from a performance and a daily driver standpoint, because you can get busy and all the power in the world, or you can just kind of chill and the car drives like a V6.
Yeah.
If you're not being stupid with it.
No, they're comfortable. Like, I did a big road trip in one of these, and it was really, really lovely. The 8-speed gearbox is a ZF thing, but it's super beefed up for this.
It's the HP90.
And the car's big, so you don't really realize how fast you're going until you get there. And you look down and go, "Whoa!"
Yeah, she'll move.
It's a big girl, but you know, surprisingly light. It's only about, I think it's 4,500 pounds, which it's not light, but for a car of this size, it certainly is lighter than it could be.
Yeah. Dodge was pretty.
So busy up here today. What's going on? Dodge. I'm sorry. Dodge was what?
I was just gonna say Dodge is pretty smart with the twin screw supercharged 6.2 in there. It's got so much low end torque. It just picks, even at 4,600 pound car, it just picks up.
Oh yeah.
Goes like
I don't want to
nothing.
sit behind this guy, so we'll be back in a second once I have the gas. My favorite thing about him is actually the dual personality, because it's just a cushy cruiser when you want that, and then it's, you know, psycho death machine, scare everyone in sight when you want that.
Oh yeah, my buddies, when I take them for a ride, they're like, dude, this thing's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Like, you just click on track mode, and
Yeah.
you go from feeling like it's a daily cruiser to all of a sudden just kicking you in the face.
And it sounds like the end of the world.
Yep.
It definitely accomplishes full end of the world soundtrack. And they ride really well. I mean, I think the only thing legitimately keeping this from like M5 level lap times is tires, because you only get a 275, which when you've got this much horsepower, it's good for burnouts and sliding, but if, you know, it's not really enough for proper lap times. But these things they're hilarious at a track day. Have you ever gone to a track day in this thing?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yep. Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, the car actually isn't as fast around a roundy round track or a loop de loop. You know what I mean.
Loop.
But everyone gets out of the car going, I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
no.
so fast.
He
It's so much fun.
who will be slowest. What was it? He who will be last will be sideways and smiling.
Yeah, exactly. People just get out giggling like school kids and it's going, oh my god.
In these types of corners too, these open sweepers, its corner's nice and flat, and it's got good direct steering and good brakes. Oh, it's nice. It does such a good job of like talking to you as well. People don't believe it, but it is a driver's car.
Yeah, considering it's 4,600 pounds,
Yeah.
it's not a traditional
For
sports
being
car.
giant, yeah. All right, we're gonna find ourselves a nice little, not this one, nice little U-turn. But how many miles you got on this thing? 17,000.
Yep.
Interior still looks pretty fresh. Do you have the awesome heated? Oh, you didn't get the heated and cooled cup holder?
That's not an option on here.
Oh, that's really?
Yeah, they took a couple of things out. Like you can't get.
You can get that in the 392, right?
You get it in the 392, but you can also get adaptive cruise control and lane, all that stuff.
You can't get that in the Hellcat?
You can't get that. They
Oh, that's
actually found.
disappointing. Whoa. Wow, that actually downshifted a lot harder than I thought it was going to. That was interesting. You can't get what else?
The adaptive cruise control, because they found that the camera system on the front was blocking proper airflow to cool the motor, so they just took it out.
Horsepower wins that one. I'm with them.
Yeah.
Second gear blows the tires right off. But you notice, like, the back end doesn't do all kinds of funky stuff. It keeps it pretty much in line. And that, by the way, was with traction control on. It will blow the tires off right through the traction control.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I'm driving, I turn to master traction there. If I turn the traction control track 70 miles an hour on the interstate, put my
Wheel
foot
spin.
down, and you'll just get wheel spin off the back. Yeah.
That's
so much
That's
torque.
about right. But it's docile. I mean, how scary it is directly related to how much throttle you're using. Like, you can just use less, and it's good. But if you need more, there's like always more.
Yep.
Oh, that's fast. That's fast. Oh, what a lovely thing this is.
Yeah, it's not a true sports car, which is definitely a super saloon for sure.
Not everything needs to be a true sports car. This thing is fun as hell. I wanted to get one actually, but my garage at my house has tandem parking, so one in front and one behind. And if I lose a parking space if I get one, because I can't put another car behind it. And that was actually one of pretty much the deal breaker for me not getting a car almost exactly like this. Because after I drove it, I just loved it so much. It's like, oh, I have to have that.
Yeah.
Oh, they hear you coming too, don't they?
Oh yeah.
And going. part of me wishes there was like a dual clutch gearbox, but this thing is so good as an automatic that I don't really miss it. Every time
Never
it makes
gets
me
old.
laugh. It does not get old. I'd find myself doing that a lot. Did you just reset your trip? Is that 8.2 miles per gallon over 1,400 miles?
No, that's the reset trip.
That's from this morning.
Yeah.
So 8.2 in the canyons. Sounds
Yeah.
about right. We're going to have to make another gap because that is certainly not going to work for me. Fortunately, this is the perfect spot for it. We'll be right back.
Did a 1,000-mile drive on the freaking car. Got my brake-in done.
Yeah.
You know, freaking changed the oil and been
That's
enjoying life
great.
ever since.
He said it during the break. He got the car in Chicago at a discount. The dealer flew him there, bought his plane ticket, and then he drove it home. That's a great intro to Hellcat road trip. You must have liked Utah.
Oh, dude.
Utah is Hellcat country.
Oh, yeah.
This car is so great. It should not be able to do what it does. The architecture is like so old, and there's just a lot of things about this car that are ancient, and yet it's like the fastest, most fun, most hilarious sedan to drive. Like, there's also like, wow, it really goes into second hard.
Yeah.
Let me buy, yes. The the CTSV is realistically like just as fast as this, and it has a little bit better steering, but it doesn't have the attitude that this thing has. This has such an I don't give a shit attitude. Like, the CTSV is really trying to be an M5, and it's great in its own way. Like, I love the CTSV, but it doesn't have the materials and stuff to be an M5, and it's not like enough to be a muscle car.
Yep.
This is like, nope, I am a muscle car.
Yep.
I will get around a corner, but I am here to eat your soul.
Yep. I'm here to eat up straight road.
Meanwhile, we're going around corners. There's a guy in a what I believe is a Gixxer on our bum right now, trying to keep up, and I'm pulling on him at every corner exit.
Yeah, on a straightaway, we just leave him sitting there.
I mean, he's not making up much ground in the corners either, my friend. Oh, you really have to balance light throttle in the corners because you could step that back out. Hellcat, yeah. You really have to play metal in this car a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you bump metal?
Oh, all the time, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to have like Pantera on speed dial.
Dude, doing Metallica and everything's so old school.
Yes,
you know?
This is a Ride the Lightning vehicle.
Yeah, some Static
Maybe
X.
and Justice for All. Oh man, as good as it ever was. This car is as good as it ever was. No, the extra power just gives it a little more. That was a VFR. That was not a Gixxer. That was a VFR. Nice. It gives it just some more Hellcatness.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Extra Hellcat. This one goes to 11.
This one goes to an 11.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations on your awesome vehicle.
Yeah.
This is such a winner. I love these things. If you got room in your garage for a Hellcat Charger, just buy one because they're sweet. And they're probably keeping Fiat Chrysler alive right
They
now.
are,
The
indeed.
move is going to be that. I can't wait for the Hellcat Jeep. The
Yeah.
Hellcat Jeep is going to rock. That may have to be the next move after the Focus RS.
The Trackhawk.
Because that one will fit in my garage.
Yeah.
Unlike this one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Follow David's Wheelwell. It's in the description to see how far he takes this thing until it explodes. I can't wait to find that out. And we'll see you guys later. Peace out.